What's up, beauties, and welcome back to IAmBeautifulHustler TV. If you are new to my channel, just go ahead and click that subscribe button and turn on your bells, because we are now with video 7 of our 30 Days of Slay little series. So you guys do not want to miss any videos, and if you did, you can just go on my channel and go back to the other slays of the month. So today's hair is provided by Alipearl Hair, and they sent me over this beautiful lace front curly wig, and this is their deep wave wig, and it is a lace frontal. The frontal part is a tad bit shorter, but the wig is 30 inches and it is super long and full. It is a 250% density, so like this wig is really like bomb.com. It is a medium cap size as well, for those who want to know the size of this wig. In the lace, it's really light. It could be, I don't remember, I'm not sure, but it looks more like it might be like light brown versus transparent. But however, today I'm going to be doing a zigzag part with the 2 knots and just leaving like a little bit of the sides down, with the curls just really like full, long, and popping. And we're going to do more of a dry look and not a wet look for today. But however, I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. Let's get into it and stay tuned. So just starting with this video, I just went ahead and began to apply my Java of Color foundation on the inside, on the top of the lace, and that is the darkest palette they have so far that I know of in this Kiss brand. And I'm just going in now with my Lace Prep alcohol, which is a 99% alcohol, and just cleaning off that makeup off the hairline where the wig is going to lay. And then I'm going to proceed to go in with my Beautiful Hustler new product alert skin protectant, and just go ahead and spray that skin protectant on the cap and also on her skin. And this skin protectant also has alcohol in it, and it just helps your wigs last longer. And it helps with the sweating underneath the lace and everything like that. Just give you better results for a longer lasting install, even though this glue is bomb as hell, y'all, and it's gonna stick anyway. But just for some extra security, you want to protect your skin, and it also gives you those great benefits. So if you have not purchased my skin protectant yet, you can do so now, or you want to wait till the next restock, which I will be doing over the weekend. You can do that as well. So anywho, I'm going to go in with my lace matte adhesive, and I'm going to begin to apply my layers. For her install today, I did use 5 layers. So once I get all the layers onto the cap and into her skin, we will go ahead and begin to melt that lace in and do my 3-step process before tying it down with the melt belt. Now, for my melting process, I do have a 3-step process before applying the melt belt on the first time. First, I like to just comb that lace into the glue. I use that extra lace to just really apply pressure, and I just comb you know, it into that glue. And then the next thing I'm going to do is take my blow dryer on the heat setting and blow dry that lace in. And then the third step will be to take my wax stick and a hot comb, you know, apply the wax stick across the hairline and hot comb it in, because that heat also from that hot comb helps with the melting process. And then I will go on with my melt belt and tie it down and let that sit for 5 to 10 minutes before removing it and cutting off the extra lace. So now that I have removed that melt belt, I'm going to start by cutting the extra lace from around the ears. And then once I get those, you know, extra pieces off, I will go on with my eyebrow razor and razor off the lace. And when doing that razor lace technique, you want to make sure you are using fresh razor, because you know, fresh razors, because it glides across that lace very easily versus a razor that's a little more dull and you really have to really kind of like force it through the lace. So just make sure you are using fresh razors for that step there. But I'm going to go ahead and, you know, tack down the other little pieces that still may be lifting, just gliding my comb right underneath those spaces. And then I will get ready to kind of like pre-prep as far as for her style. I'm going to do most of the styling before I tie the melt belt down. So yeah, once I get these baby hairs on, I will get into this. I mean, not the baby hairs, but once I get this lace on completely, I will get into the styling. So as I mentioned, and as you guys see from the thumbnail, we'll be doing the zigzag part with the double knots and, you know, with the curly hair just like poofy and stuff. So first things I do for this style, I like to, well, it depends. Sometimes I do all of it in the top, but I really like leaving a little bit of the sides out. So I'm just parting off a little section on the sides, and the same amount of space that I'm parting off on this side, I will do for the other side as well. And once I get those sectioned off, I also will part from ear to ear. Not from ear to ear, but from where the part starts on each side, you know, parting it off across the back so it could cover all the tracks in the back, because it is a lace frontal, so there is tracks in the back of the frontal part. So I'm just going to part it straight across and, you know, hot comb out the back so it's nice, flat, and neat, and just making sure you cover all those tracks in the back of that frontal with that hair. So now I'm going to go on my hot comb and also hot comb that top part that is sectioned off from the rest of the wig, because I just want to, you know, get up in those roots and straighten everything out, because I will part this section into two, but I'm going to do a zigzag part instead of just a regular part down the middle part. So I am going to do a zigzag part down the middle, and then I'm going to, you know, wax stick and hot comb each section by the parting area. And then I will rubber band the side, pull down my baby hairs, you know, for that side, and then do the little Bantu knot type of look. So stay tuned. And I'm just going to use a small black rubber band to secure that section. And when you are doing ponytails, don't try to, you know, it will be tight regardless. Don't try to like what's the word? Don't try to like pull it too tight, because you do not want the lace to ripple up in the front. Where for me it didn't happen regardless, because I do the ponytails tight, but not like trying to squeeze it tight like if it's your real hair. Like, we have to be mindful, it is lace, and when you put on a wig too tight, it can ripple, and you do not want that rippling effect in your lace. So grip it good enough where it's tight enough, and once you get it how you want it and it's nice and sleek, you can go ahead and just twist the hair around as you go, and it will create your Bantu knots. And the same thing I did to this side, I just went ahead and repeated the same exact steps on the other side. And now we have both of our Bantu knots in place and ready to go. So now I'm gonna go in with that second step melting process, like my second round of melting. And I'm just spraying that hairline down with that Tresemme holding spray. And you know, I'm gonna kind of comb the baby hairs downward in the direction that I want it to go, and then I'm going to tie it down once again with that melt belt to get it you know, even more melted into her skin, and just blend it and everything as well. And then I will come back on and begin to cut and swoop the baby hairs. And as far as the spray that I use for defining my parts, it is called High Beams. It's called High Beams. That's the brand, and the hairspray comes in different colors. And when I'm doing jet black or natural brown hair, I use the color black. For the black, was black spray clearly because it's black, but for the High Beams color, I use black when I'm using natural brown or jet black hair. They do have other colors like pink, purple, blonde, all those other colors, dark brown, medium brown. Like, they have different shades for whatever color that you're, you know, doing. They have some purple, all of that. So you can buy that High Beam spray in different colors. I just usually buy it in jet black. I mean, not jet black. I just usually buy it in black, burgundy, and brown, depending on, like, you know, for brown roots on blonde hair and stuff like that. But for the most part, I use the color, this black spray color. And that's what I spray, like, around the comb when I'm doing, like, defining parts and stuff like that. But however, now I'm just going to go in with the Tresemme holding spray and the edge brush and just get those baby hairs all swooped. And once I have everything into place, the last thing I will need to do is define a part. And I will be using her same foundation color that I put underneath her lace in the color Java, and just defining all of those parts with that foundation. And when I tell y'all I love this wig, like, I really, really love this freaking wig. Like, it is so full, so pretty, and it looks, in my opinion, it's a 30-inch, and most of the time 30-inch curly wigs don't look like a 30, but this wig really is, like, true to length. Like, I have no complaint. It was super full and super soft. Like, I love this wig from Alipearl hair, and I always love the wigs I get from Alipearl. So this is definitely one of my top favorite companies that I highly recommend to purchase from. But as I mentioned before, the last thing I would have had to do was just go in with the the foundation, like you see me doing in between the parts to get everything defined. And then I would just, you know, add a little sheen to the hair just to shine it up a bit. And then, you know, we're pretty much done with this install. So I hope you guys are enjoying this series so far. Video 8 is also on the way after this upload. So y'all just stay on y'all toes, because I am dropping these videos back to back. I am not playing with y'all, okay? This is a real series. Once I get to actual video number 10, then I would do like a, you know, like, what's your favorite out of the first 10 looks so far. So stay tuned. We're almost at video 10, and we still have about 20 more to go. So stay tuned. I love you guys. Let me know what you think of the final look down in the comments. And stay tuned for more. Don't forget to subscribe.